My company has installed over 200 air conditioning systems across London and Hertfordshire and consulted 100 homeowners during last year's heatwave on whether aircon was the right option for them. I have seen exactly when AC is a smart investment and when it is just a rushed purchase. In this video, I'll show you whether you should buy AC during a UK heatwave, which type of system makes sense, which homes benefit most, and which mistakes can leave you with weak cooling, high bills, and constant frustration. The way I'll do that is simple. I'll compare portable, AC, installed split systems, heat pump cooling, and passive cooling so you can make the right decision for your home before spending money. Section 1, should you buy aircon during a heat wave? I usually recommend avoiding a panic purchase in the middle of a heat wave unless the heat is seriously affecting sleep, health, work, children, elderly relatives, pets, or one room has become unusable. The reason is simple. During a heat wave, demand rises quickly, stock becomes limited, installers get booked up, and homeowners often buy whatever is available instead of what is actually right. That rush decision can leave you with a portable unit that is too small, too noisy, poorly sealed, difficult to store, and expensive to run for the amount of cooling it gives. A better decision starts with one question. Are you trying to cool one urgent room, or are you trying to solve a recurring overheating problem in the property? If it is one bedroom, nursery, pet room, or home office that needs relief immediately, a portable AC can be a sensible short-term choice, but they are noisy, don't cool well, and can be an expensive short-term solution to a long-term problem. If the whole home overheats every summer, especially in bedrooms or loft rooms, I recommend planning a proper installed split system or air-to-air heat pump rather than panic buying a temporary fix. Section 2. When buying AC now makes sense. I recommend buying during a heatwave if the home is becoming unsafe, sleep is being ruined, or someone vulnerable in the household is struggling. That includes babies, older people, people with health conditions, and anyone living in a room that stays hot deep into the night. Heat is not just uncomfortable when a bedroom refuses to cool down. It affects sleep, concentration, mood, productivity, and in vulnerable households, it can become a genuine health concern. Homeowners often wait until the third or fourth bad night before taking action, but by then the best units are often gone and installation slots are usually under pressure. If you work from home and your office becomes unusable, I also recommend treating cooling as a productivity decision, not just a comfort decision. A room that is too hot to think in will cost you far more in lost focus than a well-chosen cooling solution costs to run. Section 3. Which UK homes need AC most? I see the strongest case for AC in south-facing rooms, loft conversions, top-floor flats, new-built flats with large glazing, home offices, bedrooms with poor ventilation, and homes in dense urban areas. These homes often trap heat during the day and release it slowly at night, which is why the bedroom can feel hotter at midnight than it did at 6 p.m. A shaded house with good cross-ventilation may only need fans, blinds, and sensible heat wave habits. A top-floor flat with large west-facing windows may need proper cooling because the building itself is acting like a storage heater. I recommend judging your home by how it performs overnight, not just how it feels in the afternoon. If the room cools down naturally after sunset, AC may be optional. If the room stays hot all night, AC becomes much easier to justify. Section 4. Portable AC versus installed split AC. Portable AC is usually best for renters, urgent heatwave relief, and one-room cooling. It can work well in a bedroom or office, but it must be sized correctly and the hose must be vented and sealed properly. A portable unit with the hose hanging out of an open window will often fight against itself because warm air leaks back in while the unit is trying to remove heat. That is why I recommend checking the window type before buying the unit. The best portable AC on paper can disappoint badly if it cannot be sealed to your actual window. Portable units also make noise because the compressor is inside the room with you. That does not make them useless, but it does mean you may need to pre-cool the room before bed rather than sleep with the unit running all night. Installed split AC is the better long-term solution when overheating happens every summer. A good split system is usually quieter indoors, more efficient, neater, and more comfortable than a portable unit. It can also offer heating and dehumidification, which makes it more useful across the year rather than just during a heat wave. The trade-off is that it needs proper design, a qualified installer, outdoor unit space, drainage consideration, and sometimes permission from a freeholder, landlord, management company, or local authority. Section 5, the biggest heatwave buying mistakes. The first mistake is buying portable units for the whole house. With portable AC, I recommend choosing the room that matters most, because cooling one bedroom with a portable unit is bearable for a few weeks, but is extremely inefficient for cooling the entire home. The second mistake is choosing a proper air-to-air system purely on price. A cheap unit will run constantly, cool slowly, make more noise, and cost more in frustration than it saves upfront. The third mistake is ignoring noise. A unit can look powerful online, but if it sounds like a small engine beside your bed, you may find it unbearable to use. The fourth mistake is confusing air coolers with air conditioning. An evaporative air cooler is not the same as refrigerant-based AC, and it will not perform like proper air conditioning in a hot, sticky room. The fifth mistake is using an installer who treats placement as an afterthought. Poor placement can make the system noisy, inefficient, ugly, hard to service, and more likely to cause complaints. Section 6, what to try before buying aircon. I recommend trying passive cooling first if the home is uncomfortable but not unsafe. Close curtains and blinds before the sun hits the glass, especially on south and west facing rooms. Keep hot daytime air out when the outside temperature is higher than inside. Ventilate late at night or early in the morning when outdoor air is cooler. Use fans for comfort, but understand their limit. A fan can help your body feel cooler, but it does not actually lower the room temperature like AC does. External shading is often better than internal shading because it stops solar heat before it enters the glass. Blackout blinds, reflective film, awnings, shutters, or even temporary shading can reduce the amount of work an AC system needs to do later. This matters because the best cooling setup is not just a powerful unit, it is a home that blocks heat well, ventilates well, and uses AC only where it adds real value. Section 7, how to decide between portable and installed AC. I recommend portable AC if you rent, need immediate relief, only have one problem room, or cannot get permission for fixed equipment. Buy it for a bedroom, office, nursery, or pet room, not for the whole house. Check the cooling capacity, window kit, hose length, noise level, drainage requirements, and storage space before you buy. I recommend installed split AC if you own the home, suffer from recurring overheating, want quieter operation, and want a system that can be properly designed around the room. For bedrooms, loft conversions, garden offices, and hot open plan spaces, a properly specified split system is more comfortable than a portable unit. For larger homes, multi-split systems can work well, but the design becomes more important because pipe routes, outdoor unit location, condensate drainage, and room sizing all affect the final result. A good installation should feel calm, quiet, and controlled. A poor installation can leave you with drafts, noise, weak cooling, awkward pipework, and a system that never quite feels right. Section 8. Is AC worth it after the heat wave? AC is worth it after the heat wave if the problem comes back every year. Many homeowners do not run their system every day, but they are still glad they have it on the nights when the house will not cool down. The value is not only measured in hours of use, it is measured in better sleep, a usable office, safer rooms for vulnerable people, and comfort when the weather is at its worst. For some homes, AC is not worth it. If your home only feels mildly hot for a few days, you live in a cooler or coastal area, and your bedroom cools naturally at night, I would try fans, shading, and ventilation first. For hotter London and Hertfordshire homes with poor ventilation, large glazing, loft rooms, or south-facing bedrooms, I recommend planning ahead rather than waiting for the next heat wave. Section 9, the best time to buy. The best time to plan installed AC is before summer, not during the hottest week of the year. That gives you time to check permissions, choose the right indoor unit positions, plan the outdoor unit location, and avoid rushed decisions. That gives you time to test the unit, seal the window properly, understand the noise level, and return it if it is not suitable. The worst time to make a technical decision is when you are tired, overheated, and desperate for anything that says cooling on the box. Section 10, final verdict. So, should you buy AC during a heat wave in the UK? Yes, if heat is seriously affecting sleep, health, work, children, elderly relatives, pets, or one important room has become unusable. No, if the home is only mildly uncomfortable and you have not yet tried shading, ventilation, and fans properly. For urgent one-room relief, a properly sized portable AC can be the right short-term answer. For recurring overheating, a professionally installed split system or air-to-air heat pump is usually the better long-term solution. The smart move is not simply buying AC because it is hot today. The smart move is choosing the right cooling strategy for your room, your property, your permissions, and the way you actually live. Tap the link in the description now to arrange a high-quality air conditioning quote, and we'll help you choose a system that is powerful, efficient, properly installed, and suited to your home before the next heat wave arrives.